Hello all you lovely people out there, how are you all doing? I'm Kate Hill, and as always I am here to give you the best unbiased and honest commentary about our property markets along with fantastic hints and tips, so stay tuned for all your latest property news. More first home buyers will be able to enter the property market following the federal budget commitment to double the number of places in the Home Loan Guarantee Scheme. The scheme has already helped 60,000 Australians buy a home since it was introduced in January 2020. The budget announcement means there will be 50,000 places on offer a year, and the scheme helps first home buyers to purchase a new or existing home with a deposit of little as 5%. Other commitments to housing include 10,000 guarantees each year under a new regional home guarantee from 1st of October 2022 to June 2025. There will also be 5,000 guarantees each year to expand the family home guarantee, which helps single parent homes with children buy their first home or to re-enter the housing market with a deposit of as little as 2%. The first home guarantee will be expanded to 35,000 commitments from the government per year. Changes to negative gearing have been ruled out by both major political parties in the lead up to the federal election, which has now been called, according to the Real Estate Institute of Australia. The Institute reveals it has a commitment from Labor, who had flagged removing that negative gearing in the lead up to the last couple of elections, and that it would retain negative gearing if it were to win the election this time. The Real Estate Institute president says that this should give people the confidence to keep investing in the Australian property market, and they need it because there is very few rental properties out there. He says that almost a third of Australians live in rental properties, and changes to negative gearing wouldn't just affect investors, but renters, like for really common sense at last. They say that suggestions by Labor that it will reform stamp duty if it were to win government is also reassuring. Without national leadership to phase out this antiquated tax, it will just be a promise of reform from the introduction of the GST in 2000 that remains undelivered. Property owners are still confident in the value of real estate, with a new survey revealing that most believe values will increase this year. The local agent Finder Real Estate Sentiment Report surveyed 1,003 property owners. It's very specific, isn't it? With 81% saying they expect property prices to increase this year, with almost 60% predicting an increase of 10% or more. Local agent Finder chief executive says that the survey shows Australians were still quite bullish about the market's prospects in the short term. The survey also found that COVID is still affecting people's buying decisions, with 27% revealing that they had considered moving because of COVID's impact on their lifestyle. It also found that those who had already moved to coastal areas are happier than those who moved inland. Now, this confidence, they say, is likely generated from the remarkable resilience of the property market through the pandemic, and many may feel that this is likely to continue with the easing of restrictions as Australia opens back up. New house prices are tipped to increase as the cost of building materials continues to soar. Now, rising prices and supply chain issues caused by the COVID pandemic and border closures has resulted in delays to many projects throughout Australia. According to figures from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the cost of building products went up by 12% in the past 12 months, with some products far exceeding that. Reinforcing steel costs increased by about 43%, while structural timber prices are up more than 40%. The Master Builders Association of New South Wales says that more builders are contacting their organisation for advice on how to get out of fixed price contracts that tie them to prices provided when materials were much cheaper. So if you're considering building, you will have to consider that it will cost more. Someone has to pay for this, says the Master Builders Association. You can't ask a business to absorb all of it, and in the end, that's going to be you and me. So we will keep you posted on all things property from around Australia as our year progresses. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe. I do really appreciate it. And I will see you again really soon. Bye.